Adams here from Saxton and Stump. I'm with the Trucking and Commercial Transportation Group, and I'm here today to talk to you about accident response. I'm talking about the top 5 accident response tips for trucking companies. It's very important that when you're in an accident, you act fast and act quickly. And that is the first tip. Act fast and be prepared. The faster you act, the better you can respond to the accident. And this starts with having an accident response plan ahead of time. You don't want to try to figure out how to respond the minute the accident happens. You want to have this in place way beforehand. This includes training your dispatchers on how to respond when they get the call that there's been an accident. This includes telling them who to contact, what information to get from the driver, and telling the driver what to do. Number 2, do not take statements from your drivers. These statements could be used against you later in litigation, and it's something you want to avoid. If you do want a statement from a driver, what you can do is have an attorney contact them. This conversation with the attorney would be protected by attorney-client privilege and wouldn't be discoverable in later litigation. Number 3, bring in outside help. Like I just talked about, you can bring in an attorney to help you get the driver's version of events. Also, the attorney can help coordinate any accident response and help with any social media or other searches. Another good thing to do is to get an independent adjuster. This person can talk to the other driver in the accident. They also can go to the scene, take pictures, and see if there's any surveillance in the area. In severe accidents, it's good to get an accident reconstructionist out to the scene. They can take pictures of the scene, they can do an inspection of the vehicles, and they can also do a download of your vehicle. Number 4, social media. It's important to act on this very quickly, especially in severe accidents. You want to look up the claimant's social media, see if they post anything about the accident on there. This is especially important to do quickly, because if they get an attorney, the claimant's attorney will tell them to take down their social media or at least not to post about the accident. You will want to continually check on the social media, though. It's also good to, and this is something I do when there's accidents, to look up response agencies or to see if there's any other posts on the accident. Sometimes there'll be helpful comments or helpful information. Also, you might want to do a public record search on the claimant. You can find out their criminal history, if they've had any other lawsuits. Number 5, preservation of evidence. It's important when an accident happens to preserve evidence. You want to pull the logs for the driver for the 7 days before the accident and the date of the accident. If you receive a preservation letter, you're going to want to give this to your attorney, and you're going to want to make sure you preserve everything in that preservation letter. If you don't, there could be further sanctions later on. So this is especially important. You may want to have your attorney send a preservation letter to the other side, so they also will preserve any evidence. So you want to make sure you act right away anytime that there's an accident, and act quickly. The most important part is that you want to have an accident response plan before the accident occurs, so that when an accident occurs, you can act quickly and know how to act. We have accident response forms and checklists that you can give your dispatchers, your drivers. So if you would like that information, please contact me. My email address is right there. It's aa@saxtonstump.com. Thank you and safe travels.